Star Trek Starfleet Academy EPs react to emotional episode 8 End. The Doctor's New Beginning. Warning: spoilers for Star Trek Starfleet Academy Season 1 Episode 8. The life of the Star Trek Starfleet Academy executive producers Noga Landau and Gaia Violo discuss how a powerful mix of theater and raw emotion brought healing to the cadets and gave the Dr. Robert Picardo a new beginning in Episode 8. Along with being EP's, Landau is co-showrunner with Alex Kurtzman, and Violo is Starfleet Academy series creator and co-wrote Episode 8 with Jane Maggs. Directed by Andy Armaganian, Star Trek Starfleet Academy Episode 8, The Life of the Stars brings in Star Trek Discovery's Lieutenant Sylvia Tilly Mary Wiseman as a special guest star. As Tilly uses the Pulitzer Prize-winning play Our Town by Thornton Wilder as a way for the cadets to heal from their trauma, the Doctor and Captain Nala A. Kali Hunter bring a dying series acclamation Mill aka Sam Curtis Brooks to her homeworld of Cass Green Rent. Had the pleasure to chat with Noga Landau and Gaia Violo in a deep dive about Star Trek Starfleet Academy Episode 8's emotional themes, Mary Wiseman's return as Tilly, and callbacks to Star Trek Voyager. Landau and Violo also offer hints at the possibility of Star Trek Starfleet Academy Season 3. Screen Rant, congrats on wrapping Season 2. I saw some of the wrap party on Instagram. So along with post-production, are we all just fingers crossed now about Season 3 and hopefully 4 as well? Gaia Violo, yes, for sure. Noga Landau, yeah, totally. We have so much work still to be done on Season 2. The season we just wrapped. We made Season 1 and Season 2 right on top of each other, which was a marathon feat, but it was so fun because we were riding the momentum of being able to just roll right from Season 1 into Season 2. Everybody gave each other giant hugs last night. We don't want to leave each other. We want to live in space. Gaia Violo. Yeah, we are sort of recovering, I think, because it was such a long season. We started filming in August, and we wrapped early morning on Tuesday, and we had a wrap party yesterday. It's just always bittersweet. It's a family that you spend every day with. I spend more time with them than my family. So I am looking forward to going home, but we all feel like we don't want to leave each other. We want to live in space. Mary Wiseman makes a welcome return as Lieutenant Sylvia Tilly in Star Trek Starfleet Academy Episode 8. Tilly's mission is to use theater to help the cadets heal from their collective trauma. Yet Tilly's guest spot is also a reminder that fans expected Wiseman to be part of Starfleet Academy's main cast, since Tilly was central to Starfleet Academy's relaunch in Star Trek Discovery. We are the biggest Mary Wiseman fans in the galaxy, Noga Landau says, as she explains why Tilly is a guest star. I think the answer is that we felt that the best way for Tilly to enter the show was gradually. Sometimes you have to hold your breath and wait for the shining jewel to arrive. And we waited 8 episodes for her to come and join us, and now she's finally here. It's special. I think we felt that if she started at the beginning and she was just a part of the Doctor and Jet Reno and all of the other legacy characters, Admiral Vance, that it wouldn't be as special. So, being able to bring her in as the late season ringer was a creative decision to make sure she really gets her platform. Gaia Violo concurred and said that they really wanted to give Wiseman a story that spoke to her. Violo reveals that Our Town in Episode 8 was personal to Mary. When we realized talking to Mary that Our Town was actually such an integral part of her growing up and becoming an actor, it really meant something to her. And then what it meant to the emotional journey of our characters after the Miyazaki, it almost felt like there wasn't any other way of doing that for Episode 8. Star Trek Starfleet Academy Episode 8 reveals that Tilly teaches third-year Starfleet Academy cadets in the Beta Quadrant, which explains her absence from the San Francisco campus. Noga Landau explains how this hint could be where Star Trek Starfleet Academy might go if Season 3 happens. Noga Landau: John, we love the Beta Quadrant. We haven't hung out in the Beta Quadrant much yet. We've been mainly focusing on the Alpha Quadrant because that's closest to where Earth is. For these first 2 seasons, we've been very focused on San Francisco. But you know the idea that Tilly's job for the past couple of years, post-Discovery, has been leading that group of cadets that we first met in Discovery, because now they're not first years anymore. They're getting ready to graduate at this point, and she's been with them in the field. The point of Starfleet Academy is that you go out there, you're in the field, and the Beta Quadrant has a lot of opportunities for cadets to learn the job Hansen. Lieutenant Sylvia Tilly uses Our Town to heal Starfleet Academy's cadets by turning them into theater kids. Gaia Violo delves into why Our Town was the perfect way for the cadets to face their trauma. Gaia Violo: when we were breaking the episode, and it was very much the writer's room breaking it as a whole, there were so many ideas going on. One point we were like, is this going to be another adventure episode of the week type of epic story? And then we realized as a writer's room that we hadn't really digested what had happened in Episode 6, and the same was true for every single one of our characters. And so that's where theater and feeling like using theater as a healing experience came about. In the framework of great stories like that, we could really use Our Town and its simplicity. It was speaking about what the human experience is, and this collection of small, ordinary moments that somehow become so important and eternal. It was very true to Sam as a hologram who is the life of the stars. Basically, she is this eternal being. Terima represents all of us in her finite experience, and over the course of the episode realizing that the two of them became both the star and the village. So in writing it with Jane Mag, who co-wrote the episode with me, that really became such a beautiful exploration and a beautiful way to tell the story of all of the cadets and how to heal. But specifically these two young women. During Star Trek Starfleet Academy's press tour, Robert Picardo told Screen Rant's Liam Crowley that he signed on to reprise the Doctor because he was excited about a storyline that would show the EMH in a way you've never seen him before in all 800 years. The Doctor choosing to become Sam's father gives the EMH closure from the death of his holographic daughter in Star Trek Voyager Season 3's real life. Gaia Violo explains how the Doctor's refusal to be Sam's mentor was a season-long build to him becoming Sam's father. We always wanted to explore this. Even in the pilot, you do see shades of that. You do see that Hez really staying away from Sam. So we always knew that Sam's story and the Doctor's story would come together at some point over the course of the season, being the only two holographic beings that we see and we experience in Starfleet Academy. We didn't really know how exactly. We just knew that that was an important story to tell. Viola also details how the Doctor's choice to become Sam's father ties into the episode's Our Town story. As we were exploring episode 8, the Doctor really represents the stage manager and Hez sort of this narrator at the beginning, and then passes the baton to Nala, who closes the episode. It just gave us an opportunity to explore him and his story more, and to go back in time. We did a deep dive, as a room, into his journey on Voyager, and the one episode that we really gravitated to was Real Life, which is Season 3, Episode 22. It's such an intense, emotional moment that it felt like it needed closure and we needed to address and give him a second chance at fatherhood. Screen Rant Terima is now in Starfleet Academy, and BAV is dead, unfortunately. Does that mean that the War College gets de-emphasized because I was really into Calica and the rivalry and the prank war? Are the two schools still going to be butting heads going forward? Nogalandau Ojan, we had jackets that we made for our folks, and you'll see on the jacket we have Starfleet Academy and we have the War College. Awesome. I wish I could send this to you and to every single one of our fans. Don't worry. The War College is not going anywhere. And let it be said, Kyle is still very much a character in the show beyond Season 1. Giaviolo. And we love the actor who plays Kelrek Raul Baneja too much. As too wonderful a human being and an actor. Star Trek Starfleet Academy streams Thursdays on Paramount. Check out our other Star Trek Starfleet Academy interviews.